I like to consider it a rite of passage to attend class in a public space. So whether you're on the metro or in a coffee shop, there are a few experiences that unite us more than that rush of fear when your Wi-Fi signal flickers, or the moment when the flight attendant informs you that it's actually illegal to finish your point about Kant on a plane, or above all, those glances from baffled strangers who have no idea that even though you may seem as though you are standing alone and talking to your computer, which you are actually immersed in this entirely different world, whether you're halfway around the globe or you haven't left your bedroom that day. There is something mildly terrifying and immensely liberating about the realization that as an OHSer, you're constantly forging your own path. There's no school hallway that you walk down every day. You encounter people in this completely new venue that you're creating day by day. We're pioneering this new era of education and setting a new standard for what is possible in our high school years. And we've done all this while not just enjoying our remarkable community, but also creating it member by member and day by day. I recently heard the father of one of our graduates say, iron sharpens iron. And what a fitting metaphor that is for the experience that we all have shared over the past 4 years. It goes without saying that we've had 4 years of unparalleled academic rigor and sharpened and fine-tuned our intellects and everything. I defy you to find another group of 18-year-olds more equipped to reference Kafka or Aristotle, or who will enthusiastically debate religion, ethics, and substance dualism while trapped on a roller coaster at Great America, as occurred just 3 days ago. But even more pressingly and remarkably, we've driven each other to grow simply by standing, at least metaphorically, at each other's sides over the past 4 years. We've challenged ourselves to the extreme through the very framework in which we've chosen to abide over the past 4 years. Online, at OHS, where our literal lack of physical grounding truly allows us to soar to extraordinary heights. During every class and every meetup and every late night Skype call and every unpredictable Adobe karaoke session and the like, we found we deepen our understanding of just how unbelievably fortunate we are to have found such a brilliant group of teachers and classmates and peers and friends, most importantly. And I want to reiterate today to my fellow graduates that you really are brilliant in every sense of the word. I'm trying not to resort to the graduation speech cliche, which is, actually using the definition here, but I will. So there are two. and obviously the academic level, the fact that you enthusiastically dive into 20-page papers really goes without saying. But there's also the brilliant in the sense of, this radiance and shining outpouring of light, this directional movement here. And I think this class in particular, and those that have come before and those that will come in the future, really capitalize upon the freedom that OHS provides through its very nature to develop yourselves into genuine individuals who in turn, press and inspire others to be great. So by virtue of your very presence, you do this, and for that I would like to thank you. As a longtime community member and now leader of student government, I've always been very deeply invested in building the framework of student life at OHS. And yet it never fails to astound me just how self-sustaining the community really is, in a way that truly does defy all logistical odds. We try as we might to create a particular program or something of that nature. Really what brings the community together and builds it is people finding each other and being drawn together, again, just by virtue of their very nature and their desire to be here.